All right, back. It's Mike D, Hot 106. Very special guest today, my man Tyla Yaweh in the building.
Hey, it's a pleasure to be here, my dog.
Back to Providence.
Oh, back here.
So how many years has it been now since you've been in Providence?
It's probably been like 4 years.
It was before the pandemic.
Yeah, it was like 3-4 years before the pandemic. We was on tour. We was actually in Boston, on tour.
That's right, you were Post.
Yeah, with Posty, yeah.
And then you've been touring since. You've been all over the world since, working on music since. We're going to get to that in a minute. But first, I saw recently you went to a wedding, was it in India?
Yeah, I was in India for like a whole month.
How was that? It's a whole different culture.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to know that you have fans in India and like paparazzi in India. I was not expecting that at all. And it was amazing, to be honest. The food, the people, it was very homey for me.
Yeah, and the culture there is obviously so different, and kind of like the fashion. Like, did you pull up in something like this, and they were like, "What's going on?"
I had to.
Yeah,
I had a few custom pieces made for me from some big top designers from Mumbai, and I had to put it on, man.
Damn,
I had to put it on.
So they were like, my man Tyler embracing the culture here.
Low key look like an Indian prince out there.
Hey, okay, I love it. But the fashion, man, it always stands out with you. I've definitely something I'm a big fan of. You pulled up today. I know those look like Jankos, but the price tag's a little bit different. I'm assuming.
These are Marni's, actually. Marni, it's a dope fashion brand. Shoes is Raf Simon and Calvin Klein, I think. And this shirt is from a place I like to go. It's called Fred Segal.
Yeah, I like that.
Fred Segal, however they say it.
Fred Segal. It's all good. You got the ice on. Tell me a little bit about the shirt.
The shirt? I don't know. It's just
I like that. I like the floral pattern. It pops with the jeans.
Like it just went with the pants. I literally just packed my bag and just left, and we've been on the road.
Yeah.
So whatever is in my bag it's better be fly. It gotta be fly.
I love that. And the shades too. The glasses, fire.
Yeah. What's his brand called? Yeah, Krusty. My dog always getting.
There you go. He's got his
dope
back.
Stuff, So had to put it on today, man.
Yes, sir. And I know
fashion icon over here.
Well, that's the thing is like with social media and the way hip hop has kind of just completely changed over the last decade plus, fashion has become such a big part of it. There's so many hip hop artists that are so involved firsthand with fashion. Mm-hmm. Obviously you're very involved with the music right now. Do you see yourself eventually being in line with something to do with fashion?
Oh, definitely. We definitely got planning on doing like this year fashion weeks and going out to Paris and Italy, all those places. Finally, like tapping in. I've always been such a fan of just wearing clothes. I love clothes so much, and I speak through my clothes.
Right.
So, fashion is definitely huge in the hip hop space too. Like we speak about it in our music, and we blow up these brands. So we better get it.
They're very thankful for hip hop. I know that much.
Come on now.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You got to express yourself however you feel.
For sure. And the look is definitely a big part of it, especially with social media and kind of always being in the public eye.
It's crazy. I be wearing clothes like fire outfits every day and don't even get to post it. I be forgetting to post it and stuff. So it's like I'm one of those people. People
like me, we got to like plan ahead for our like social media posts. It's like if I know I'm going to wear a fire outfit in like 2 weeks, I'm like, all right, where am I going to be? Because it's not a daily occurrence for me. This is actually me dressing up for you guys. Usually I'm wearing a hat, you know what I mean? Some like joggers.
Hey man, you still got it on though.
All right,
man.
Appreciate it.
You still got it on, fresh cut.
Yeah.
You got the crew neck on with the Yeezys. Let's
go,
man.
We got to try something.
It's a summer day, man. What else? You can't go too crazy.
I knew you were coming in. I couldn't be in here looking like a scrub.
Oh man, you ain't no scrub, bro.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the compliments. We're going to bag that one right there. So Tyla Yaweh, Busy Man Music. It's, Heart Full of Rage 2 debut album. I'm sure this is something that you put your heart and soul into. How does it feel for it to finally be out and the people are hearing it?
Man, we worked on this album for 4 years and we scrapped a bunch of albums. We scrapped it, changed the name, did everything. Like went to Joshua Tree, changed the locations up just to feel the vibe and make a good record. And I feel so happy to finally get this good music out to my supporters and my fans and eventually get new fans off this music for the people that don't know who I am. So it was just dope, and especially with the features, everything was just 100% organic. It wasn't forced, and I just felt like it was a perfect timing to finally give y'all my first album.
And it came at the perfect time. I mean, the lead single, Summer Vibes, album dropping in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Was that planned, or that kind of just ended up working out that way?
It ended up working out that way, to be honest. Had this song called Summer Vibes, and I like snippeted it on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and people were like, yo, you need to drop this song. Like,
Yeah.
And people were already singing, you getting videos of people singing it before the song is even out. So I was like, yo, this gotta be the single. And it's perfect timing, like you said.
It is the perfect timing. I mean, the name of the song is perfect for the time that it dropped, but I want to know summer vibe. It's a big claim. What is your perfect summer vibe?
My perfect summer vibe? It's a lot.
There's a lot of different ways.
A lot of ways that summer may be in Vegas, you know? You might be in Vegas in summer.
Oh, you don't want to go to Vegas in the summer.
Oh, I love it.
I did that once. It was 120 degrees. I almost passed out at a pool party.
Hey, you didn't drink enough water.
I was drinking something else. That was a problem. Too much of that.
Oh, the tequila?
Tequila, vodka,
The
buckets
tequila.
of beer. Tequila. That's what it was trying to do.
Yeah, we love the tequila, man.
Damn, man. It was trying to.
But like you said, a perfect summer vibe for me is like hanging out with the homies. Most likely be on the road. Travel. We love traveling. Might go to Cabo or something.
Yep.
I like going to Texas. Texas is fun.
Texas is dope.
Especially Florida. You know,
That's where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Florida, so you got to go to Miami. You got to go to Daytona Beach. You got to go to Disney World.
Yep.
Universal, all that, you know.
That's funny because 2 days ago was National Roller Coaster Day.
Oh, was?
And you're a dude from Orlando, so you got to have a what's your favorite roller coaster?
Ooh. You know, my favorite roller coaster actually is at Busch Gardens. It's the Sheikra?
Oh yeah, the Sheikra.
It's called the
Yeah.
Sheikra. That's a crazy one. But I actually like Six Flags, man. Six Flags is crazy.
Which one? Because we got one close to here.
The one I live in California, so
Yeah.
the one in California is the one I've been to. And what's the ride on there? Just like the X3 or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. I love.
So you're like an adrenaline junkie. You like?
Yeah, I've been skydiving, skydiving
no.
a few times. You know, I love surfing. I skateboard. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love it. I love
That's
it. That's
dope, man. It's good to chase that adrenaline. I'm sure it gives you different types of inspiration for your music too.
Definitely.
Just all these different type of experiences.
And you have to do things outside of just doing music. You got to enjoy yourself as a person. And
right.
I love figuring out new things. Love seeing new cultures. Like you said, we were just in India, and that was just amazing. We had like a bunch of cars out there. We were doing drifting and everything.
Damn.
And it was just an experience to be in India drifting cars, and you're not even supposed to be
wild,
doing that,
yeah.
you know. But it was pretty cool, you know.
That's dope, and it definitely shows in your music because it's so diverse. You know, you can't even really categorize your music in kind of a genre because it spans so many different types of genres. Is that something that's always kind of been in you, like based on the music you listened to growing up?
It's been instilled. I feel like it was just born in me. And then having my sister was actually in a girl band, and like seeing her like make music, being in the studio, doing dance practice, it's inspired me, you know?
Yep.
And then being a skater, hearing so many different like cultures of music. You always hear different rock bands like Motorhead or Metallica, Van Halen. You hear that in all skate videos. So you look it up and you get indulged into that culture. And I love Green Day. I love My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Morrison is like my spirit animal.
Damn,
like
he's channeling through you.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, in Paris, it took us like 3 hours to find his grave.
Wow.
And I tried to.
He's buried in Paris?
Yeah, he's buried in Paris.
Oh, that's wild. I didn't know that.
Him and Jimi Hendrix, actually.
Our engineer here, Steve, he knows that over there. Yeah, he knows that.
Yeah. It took a minute to find it, but it was.
Is that something that they like not advertise, but it's like a tourist attraction almost, so people are trying to find it?
Oh, definitely. It's actually kind of weird that the Paris like cemetery is a tourist attraction. People is like
can imagine it's odd.
It's kind of weird, but
that's wild. But you also mentioned skateboarding. I know that was kind of your passion first before you got into the music thing. So when did that kind of change? Because I know as far as hip hop goes, it was kind of like Weezy who really brought it to the mainstream, where he was kind of going through that skater, truck fit, rock star phase.
Famous Stripes and Stars.
Yeah.
That's when he started rocking
DC,
that with the Supras and stuff. I just been skating since I was probably 5 years old.
Damn.
So it's always like something that I love to do, and I felt like I was almost about to be a pro skater, to be honest. Like I was sponsored, I was winning contests, and I just kept going, you know. And then music, I just found my way I just found music somehow, like through skateboarding and the cultures and people that like, you know, being around homies, freestyling, and being around, like just seeing it, you know. So I just gave it a try, and then it really worked.
That's dope, and obviously it's worked out for you, you know, through all these years and the success of your career in the last 4 to 5 years, really just taking it to the moon.
I even showed the skateboarding in the new Summer Vibes video. I was actually skating in that video. Like,
okay, so you still get on the board here and there?
Skate, yeah, I still hang out with my friends that skate and everything.
Who's your favorite person to skate with besides close personal friends? Who's your favorite person to skate with?
Boo Johnson is my dog, so like, yeah, I love skating with him. And my boy Evan Smith, he's dope. He's on DC too. Theodis Beasley, that's the homie.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Pop Tart Jake, that's my dog.
Pop Tart Jake's a great name. That's a great name.
We call him Pop Tart. I just like, if whatever the moment is, like we there with it. Like, let's go skate.
Yeah. Are you a gamer? Did you play Tony Hawk?
Yeah, of course. Skate 3. I watched Skate come up. Like, I remember at my skate park where they like premiered the game because it was like the Mountain Dew tour.
Yes,
that's when they do this little contests at different skate parks, and they premiered the first skate game,
the OG one,
the OG game, and then they had the little setup, and everybody was trying it. So yeah, I love all the Tony Hawks, you know. American Wasteland was my favorite, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That one was crazy. They kind of brought a whole different ball game to that.
That's when Bam Margera was going crazy in there. Like, shout out to him. That's my dog too.
Bam Margera, yeah. He's an OG. He's an OG. He was one of the original, when you talk about like going viral and doing all crazy videos, especially in skating, and then obviously
Jackass
was crazy, yeah. But you playing any other games right now at all? You don't have time?
I haven't had. I played GTA RP. So it's like PC.
You stream that?
I used to. I was streaming it, but I don't have time to really do it. But Madden, I love playing Madden.
The new one just dropped.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, obviously. Call of Duty. But I wish I had time to play games. I've just been so busy. So when I do have time, though, I'm on there, and you can't get me off. Well,
if you ask my wife, she tells you I have too much time to play games. So
I'm screaming at Madden all day. I'm playing Madden all day, though.
I broke a few controllers because of Madden.
Definitely.
What team you running with?
Going with the Cowboys, man.
Let's go. Okay.
Boys, baby.
I'm a Cowboys fan too, man.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Now we can't even. How do you even top that?
Hey, you know, like I was kind of nervous when I said Cowboys. People always coming at me when I talk about my boys, but we going for it, man.
You found the one person in this whole building that will support the Cowboys.
You got another one right there, man.
Let's go. Cowboys back there too.
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
baby.
my man.
Shout out to them boys, man.
Yeah, it's Patriots town around here, so you know they win a lot. So I've had to deal with a lot, and everybody hates the Cowboys around here. So I appreciate when the Cowboys fans.
I just stole one of our running backs, man. I'm gonna talk about that later.
Oh, I like that. That's what's up. Heart Full of Rage 2, love the name, debut album. If somebody is maybe hearing you for the first time right now, what would be the best way for you to describe the album and kind of the whole vibe of it?
This album is a soundtrack to your life, you know. It's a soundtrack to your life, and it's just different moments. If you want to be in your feelings, if you want to be a rock star for the day, if you want to go to the club and hang out with your friends, or you want to go on a long drive down PCH or wherever you live, this is the perfect soundtrack to your life.
Dope, man. We all need a soundtrack to our life. Tyla Yaweh is giving it to us. Heart Full of Rage 2. Go stream the album right now. You can get it all DSPs. Make sure you check out the single Summer Vibes. You're going to be hearing on Hot 106. I mean, it is there's not much summertime left, so we got to get those summer vibes now.
There's a summer somewhere around the world, so it's winter somewhere, and then there's going to be a summer there. There's going to be a winter here, and there's going to be a summer there. A fall over here, but it's going to be a summer there.
Damn.
Summer vibes all year round.
I love that. That's a beautiful thing. Tyla Yaweh, hey,
thank you.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much.
Always.